All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the Action Racing Series. Happen now. Bam. Good to see everybody out there. Hopefully everybody can hear me. The microphone's working and everything. It's Saturday. So now we're going to kick off the Saturday series that we have here. I think we dubbed this one, we named this one the Bavarian, the M2 Bavarian something. Scott has some unique names for these series. It's the Saturday night M2 Bavarian. Bavarian what? Bavarian Bash. There you go. Appreciate everything that Scott does to put this all together. And I appreciate you guys out there in the audience. If you have a favorite racer, of course, like I always say, just give us a shout out in that live chat down there. And let them know that you're out there. They really like to have that following. And we love to have the company out there. It makes us feel like we're doing something that's worthwhile and entertaining. One of the reasons that we do this is to make sure that it's this broadcast is make sure that these races are out there forever, so that we can highlight these drivers and they'll be out there on the internet forever. If you are a racer and you with the Action Racing Series and you weren't able to make it to the track, you still got 30 minutes to get there. But you're more than welcome to jump into the green room. And if I see you, I'll pull you right up there. Kyle Barnes is a beast. That's right. He is a beast. He's a tough one to beat. He dominates these road races for sure. And yeah, like I was saying though, if you're a Action Racing Series member and you have you should have access to the Discord server. Jump into the green room. I'll pull you up, and you can help commentate, broadcast these races. Have you out there? The Saturday night, I never expected the following. But last season we had a pretty good Saturday series on these road races. We are actually going to be racing on this track here that we raced on Thursdays, except this time we're not going to be in the supercars. We're going to be racing in the BMW M2s, and yeah, that's those cars there. They're out there practicing right now. Yeah, so yeah, these are a little bit more compact than those supercars. Those supercars are full-size cars, and the steering wheel's on the other side. But yeah, these are kind of tight inside that cockpit. We've got Smiley out there with us. Hey, Smiley. He's going to be helping me broadcast. He doesn't say much, but he's awful happy, and he loves to wave his flag. But yeah, so we have 28 minutes of practice still left. I want to make sure that everybody knows about the merchandise store that's down there. You can scan that QR code if you want to pick up some official Action Racing Series merchandise. Or there's a link down there in the bottom in the description of the video. You click on that link to go. You can pick up a t-shirt or baseball cap. A lot of times we don't get to meet each other face to face, but we're all race fans. So when we attend those racing events in real life, see somebody in an Action Racing Series gear, I'll know that, hey, I can come over there and talk to that guy because, or that gal, whoever happens to be in that gear, because they know who we are, you know, and potentially they're one of the drivers in the racing series. But yeah, Go on down there and grab you something. Also, I want to give a shout out to our corporate sponsors, Amazon, Southwest Airlines, and Hilton Hotels. You can go down there and click on the links down there in the description of the video here. Amazon's the big one. They actually give us a cut of any purchases that are made that of anybody who goes through that link down there. Even if you don't pick up something that's listed, and you decide to go shopping around on Amazon, as long as you came through that link, it helps us out. If you like to help us out, that would be great. I've been working on these subscriptions. We're trying to get 500 subscriptions. They say that we can't do it because nobody watches these videos. We're doing pretty good with that since we started pushing the subscriptions. We're up there. I think we're about 80 now. So we'll show them. We can get 500. They told us we couldn't get 500. But yeah, we'll show them. Get that 500. I appreciate all the drivers who are showing up for this. Like I said, if you're out there, you haven't made it to the track yet, you still have about 25 minutes to get down there. We can, the practice runs a little bit long on these road racing series. We've got a little Kentucky bourbon tonight. Me and Smiley would be down there at the track. And why don't we go down there and watch these guys practice for a little bit? I'm going to go ahead and send us down there. But before I do that, I do want to make sure that if you are out there watching this video and you have iRacing, come on out and check out the league section. Hit the search button and look for the Action Racing Series. You'll come up with our league. Hit the apply button. We'll wave you through, and then you can be out here racing with us as well. We race on Mondays. We just now started this season. So we race on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. It's all separate series. But it's 12 races on the schedule. So that means you'll be racing for about 12 weeks. We have the oval. Right now we're running ARCA cars on the ovals on Monday. I think we're going to Charlotte Motor Speedway next Monday. Come on out and race with us there. The damage is turned on there, and you have a fast repair. The road racing series that we have on Thursdays, that's the popcorn and push rods and popcorn series. It's in the supercars. No damage is turned on the road racing series. So if you're not any good at driving on the road racing, then that's fine. You can go out there and learn and start fixing your skills. And you hit the curb or something like that, you hit the wall, the damage is turned off, you can just get back on the track. And the more laps you make on those road races, the better you get at it pretty soon. Instead of getting out of the way, letting everybody go around you, you'll be actually passing people out there on the track. Okay. We also do the same format for Saturday. It's a no damage is turned on. It's just that we're in the BMW M2s on Saturdays today. And we, with the road series, the way Scott's got that set up is we do the practice. After you finish with the practice session, you roll into qualifying. It's like a 3-lap qualifying on a closed course. You're not racing up against each other. in a minute you'll see them qualifying, and it'll look like they're all on the track at the same time. They don't see each other on the track. But you will be able to see it. Ain't got a mic or a headset today, so good luck to everyone on the track. Oh, okay, Kevin. Good to see you out there, Kev. So anyway, you don't need a mic. A headset might be helpful. But yeah, but anyway, we do the practice, then it goes from the practice session to the qualifying. Then you do your qualifying laps, and then that will set up the heat race. They'll line up for the heat race, do the heat race, and then they'll take a little warm up, like a 5-minute warm up, and then they'll go into the feature. But they will be inverted from how they finish at the heat race. They'll invert the field, and then they will start the race inverted. But yeah, it's a really fun setup, and I appreciate everything that Bob Williams and Scott Erickson had done to get this all together. And okie dokie. Let me zoom back out here. Make sure that you like and subscribe, of course. Smiley, are we ready to go down there and watch them run around the track a bit? All right. Cue the flyover. I'll lock up the doors, and I'll see you guys down at the track. Still got some practicing going on here. Boom. Terrence Sanchez is out there on the track right there. You see his car. Looks like the trading paints is working. Awesome. It's good to see him. Kyle Barnes right there. Always fast. Let's take a look. Oh, he's driving into the grass. Take a look at his car. Michelin. Let me turn this camera off me. Got the Michelin there. We got Jason Ryle right there. Got him a tag tour. He's rolling right along, pretty fast too. Good job. That was Terrence right there. That is a freaky looking face. I love you. There's Patrick the Starfish. Was that? No, that wasn't. I was thinking that was Squidward, but I guess not. Good one. You got the DVM right there. Dana Van Meter. And his Miller Genuine Draft number 27. That car looks good, always. And there we were. There's Kevin Nicely. He made it out there on the track. Said he doesn't have a headset and he doesn't have a mic, so he's not able to communicate with anybody. He is sponsorless today. Aaron Sayer, right there. Got his Pringles, BMW. good. That 42. Okay, okay. Mojo. Mojo, that's the handsome Squidward. Now, Scott Erickson right there in the number 50. BMP. Always a contender. It's a nice looking car right there. And then Robert Goddard. He's always a fan favorite. And always super fast. He's in that mystery machine. Ruby. I like it. I like it. Robert has just started painting his cars himself, and he's doing a great job of that. We are looking at 15 minutes. 15 minutes until they actually start qualifying. Uh-oh, Kevin's going around. Oh, that's what it looks like inside the car whenever you start to lose control. That's an awesome looking Pringles car. Let's see if the don't know why it keeps cutting my microphone off. Apparently I'm just talking too much or something. I haven't figured that out. What happens to cause my microphone to just kick out? I don't know where I was whenever I was talking about the we got about 12 minutes, 11 and a half minutes of practice still remaining. So if you want to run to the bathroom or get a drink or something, you got time before qualifying starts. Here's Jason Ryle. Right in front of him. I think I was talking about make sure that you like and subscribe because we're trying to get that 500 subscriptions. So we couldn't do it. This race on Saturday, Scott said that he set it up to a standing start. So if you're not familiar with standing start, that means these cars are going to be waiting for that green light, and then they just hit that gas and go. So your qualifying time is going to be pretty important here. Oh, okay. So Robert has corrected me. He said he checked it, and it's not a standing start. It's going to be a rolling start. Okay, that's important too. I appreciate that, Robert. Standing starts can get a little bit chaotic. No worries. We're looking at 8.5 minutes of practice. Eight and a half minutes remaining in practice. There's Robert. He coming back out onto the track, so apparently he did not want to be texting and driving. He pulled over to the side. That's awesome. These corners, when you've got a group of cars, they can be busy. All right, Nicole. Nicole's out there, proud member of the Kyle Barnes fan club. I'll bet you Henry likes the Michelin Man. That's what Kyle's driving tonight. Chris get upset. He keeps changing his pace paint schemes. Aaron Sayers right there behind Scott Erickson. It's a good practice right there. How's that Dana Van Meter doing? Whoa. Looked like Jason lost his bumper, his front clip. But there's no damage here, so it pops right back on. There gets some good practice side by side. It's Jason and Dana Van Meter, the DVM. Five minutes of practice remaining. This part right here of the track I love because you leave the ground, the car does a little jump there. Oh! I don't know if DVM got some help. He definitely found that guardrail. Hey, Smiley. Both these cars are matched up pretty well. Here we go. We're going to try this one more time with these two. Same spot. All right, much easier through. Nobody got into trouble there. Here's the start-finish line. That's going to be where we're going to be finishing this race. See how compact that cockpit is in Kevin's car? Here it says company behind him. Ooh, Kyle. Taking a look at the leaderboard before we go get ready to qualify. We've got 2 minutes to qualify. Kyle's out front. Then we've got Robert Goddard in second, the second fastest so far in practice. Then we've got Scott Erickson. He's third fastest. Aaron Sayer fourth. Dana Van Meter, and Jason Rowell, Kevin Nicely, and Terrence Sanchez. All the times are pretty close. If you look up there on the top left, you'll see the times. You see up there action. That's me. I'm not going to be racing. I'm going to be up here in the broadcasting booth. I was just down there practicing with them earlier before we started the broadcast. We got about 50 seconds until we go to qualifying. Like I said, this is going to be a closed qualifying session. You're going to see all the cars as if they're out there on the track together. But they don't see the other cars. All they do is see open road and if you'll see during the qualifying that you'll see all the cars where they're at on the track during their qualifying session. They just as a means to save time, they have them all qualifying at the same time. It's just it's going to be doing it concurrently. But it's not an open qualifying session where they're going to be all out on the track, where they are racing with each other out on the track during qualifying. We have entered that qualifying session, and they have 4 minutes and 45 seconds to do 3 laps. It's going to be kind of tight. It takes a minute, just over a minute, for minute 4 seconds or so, minute 5 seconds to get around the track. First lap is going to be an out lap. It's not going to count. So to get 3 laps in, they're going to have to be hauling the mail. Like I said, the first lap they do isn't going to count. So essentially, they're going to be doing 4 laps. And if you run off the track just barely, then that lap doesn't count. Scott's trying. He's not wasting any time. He's already made his out lap. This will be his first qualifying lap. As they post valid laps, you'll start to see them populate the standings up there. This will be the first race of 12 for the Saturday series. And what a great track this is. Smooth. Aaron's out there. He's making his first lap. Robert Goddard scores the first time. They are all hitting it about the same time. So Scott is currently on the top of the leaderboard. Kyle Barnes, Aaron Sayre, Dana Van Meter, Robert Goddard. Ooh, that was close. I don't know if Scott made it back onto the track before he got penalized. Jason scored a lap. He did. Kyle just took the top spot. Scott trying to make this third lap. Robert Goddard in that mystery machine. Robert, he's got this track figured out. That will do it for qualifying. Got to run what you brung now. Let's grit 'em up, Buttercup. I wonder if I have the sound turned off or the drivers on that. Let me see. He's ready to go racing. All right. Nico says, let's go, Kyle. This will be the heat race. Now, this will determine the starting position for the feature. Looks like Kyle's ready to go. He's got Scott Erickson right there next to him. in that 50 BMP. There's that 68 of Robert Goddard. And then you got the 42, Aaron Sayre. There's that number 9 of Terrence Sanchez. Then the number 6 of Jason Ryle. Kevin nicely in that 027. Pace car is off. Once we hit that start-finish line, we will start the time for this heat race. Golly. There we go. Got 10 minutes. 10 minutes to get around this track. Kyle takes a jump there. They are trying to go 3 wide. Kyle's not messing around. He says, I'm going to get out of this. Oh, and around goes the mystery machine, Robert Goddard. Bringing it back out. Like Terrence and Robert. That Michelin car's out front, but Scott Erickson's right behind him. It's not very far. All it takes is one braking issue. DVM and Aaron Sayre. We got a Miller Genuine Draft with some Pringles on the side. Whoa, goes way high, Aaron. Did a little lawn work there, Aaron did. He still managed to stay with DVM. DVM took the position, but Aaron did not lose too much time. Oh, it looks like Jason just hit the side, the wall. DVM's trying to get some distance. These tires are really cold, and these cars are not very heavy. Whenever you first get started, they gotta... Aaron's trying to make up some time on DVM here. DVM trying to catch up to Scott. Scott ran off the track there. DVM took that spot. Aaron also got around him. That's going to make Kyle's race a little bit easier. He's got some distance. I can still see DVM back there, and also Aaron Sayre. These four are all together. DVM's in second place right now. You got Kyle Barnes out front, Dana Van Meter, Aaron Sayre, Scott Erickson, Kevin Nicely, Jason Ryle, Robert Goddard, and Terrence Sanchez. Take a look at that track map up there. They're starting to string out a bit. There's a little pack right behind Kyle. And this is that pack that you see. Now, keep in mind there might be some strategy at play here as well, because, like I said, whenever they this will determine the starting position for the feature race. They have less than 5 minutes of this race, this heat race, and we will be inverting the field whenever however they finish here. So the leader's going to start at the back, and then second place will be right there in the back with the leader. The whole field's going to be inverted from the way that they finish here. Scott Erickson trying to get underneath Aaron Sayre. Jason Ryle has fallen back to the back, so there must have been an issue with Jason. Mr. Bubble says, "Let's go, Robbie." Jason's in the pits. Or Kevin is in the pits, I'm sorry. Jason is in the pits. Scott has gotten around to Aaron Sayre, so he's not playing the strategy where he's going to fall back and start at the front for the feature. Yeah, he's up there. He's challenging DVM now. The 22 has some distance. If you take a look at that track map up there, you can see the 22. Kyle Barnes out here by his lonesome. All these second, third, and fourth are back there racing one another. Jason's coming out of the pits. He's 2 laps down. Scott got around DVM, so Scott has regained that second position. DVM, Aaron Sayre, third and fourth. Then we've got Robert Goddard, Terrence Sanchez, Jason Ryle, and Kevin Nicely. There you see Robert Goddard, that mystery machine. Here's the race right here for second, third, and fourth. Says 2 to go. They have a glitch in iRacing whenever you're broadcasting, where it doesn't throw out the white flag or the checker flag. So whenever it's a timed race, I'm pretty much just guessing whenever the white flag comes out. Looks like Kyle's about to hit that start-finish line. That should be the white flag, I'm thinking, as soon as he crosses. Oh, there's the flashing lights. I think he's telling me it's a white flag. Or he's really slowing down. Maybe that's the checker flag. That was the checker flag. And there we go. That is the race. Kyle Barnes out front. Scott Erickson, Dana Van Meter, Robert Goddard, Aaron Sayre, Terrence Sanchez, Jason Ryle, and Kevin Nicely in that. Now remember, this is going to be inverted. And they're going to go out here and beat each other up. Got about 3 seconds. That's the heat race. Nicole says, woo! She's a big Kyle Barnes fan. I'm going to take us back up to the... Hey, there's Scott Erickson. He puts this together.
Hey, Mr. Tom Jackson.
What's going on? That was a good race out there. It looked like you got a little wide there. Had to make up some time.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, we try to make it fun, right?
That's right. I thought, you can tell me exactly what your strategy was there. Now that we're in this warm-up session here, we got about 10 minutes, so 9 minutes of warm-up. I'll let everybody see the cars going around during this warm-up session. But yeah, I was thinking that maybe you were going to start playing the strategy because you knew that the field was going to be inverted. But obviously, that's not what you were doing, right?
No, just because of the way the points are set up in the league, you do get points for where you finished on the heat race. So it's always good to gain as many points as possible. hanging back is okay, but I'll definitely get the chance to make my way through the traffic, and I think that's very enjoyable, and it's a learning opportunity to do so.
I was telling the crowd about the way this race is set up with the heat race, the qualifying, the heat race, and then the feature. What made you decide to go with that format?
There was a bunch of people that had asked for a heat format and some type of inversion during that heat format for the feature race. So that's kind of why we had adopted it. So yeah, it seems to be working okay right now, but everything, of course, is always in flux, and things can be changed depending on what the crowd's feeling.
Right. I like it. We had a dirt series that we ran one season, and that's when I was really falling in love with the heat racing, because that was a good time. Who's that on your car? That paint job, BMP.
That is actually my employer. I work at BMP Medical in Sterling, Mass. Shout out to them. The Faulkner family runs a great business there, and I'm very happily employed. Yeah, I pay homage to them by running it.
That is awesome. It's a cool car, though. Did you paint that up yourself?
No, I'm actually part of another league that the gentleman that runs it is very talented in that area. So he was nice enough to do those paint jobs for me for the Thursday night and Saturday night series here.
Sweet. It really does look good. I like it.
Yeah, shout out to Paint Jobs by Polly.
Paint Jobs by Polly. Absolutely. It's a pretty good field out here. You seem to stay out there in the front, but you did drift back into fourth position there. Did it seem like there was some people you had to watch out for while you were out there, or it didn't look like it looked like everybody was pretty it looked like they were all pros out there racing today?
As far as watching out for anybody, no, I'm very comfortable driving around the guys that are racing around me. Been racing around them for a bunch of laps. We kind of make it a point to, kind of hang out. Like you've talked about before, Tom, it's about the relationships that we build here while we're doing this. This is a hobby that we all share a love for, and to be able to make the relationships by doing that here at this platform is phenomenal.
I couldn't agree with you more. It's not about the people who don't show up for these races. It's about the people who do show up for the races. It's always a great time to see. It's always a great time to see each other out there on the track, and I tell you, a lot of the banter that goes on in the Discord server, that really does solidify the friendships. Let me tell you.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more.
Well, I'm not going to take away your break. You've got about 5 minutes, 4.5 minutes until the feature. So go ahead and get yourself a drink, hit the bathroom, whatever you got to do. And I appreciate you coming up here into the booth. Is there anything else you want to say?
I just really want to thank you, Tom, for providing the platform that I was able to set these two series up on Thursday and Saturday. I hope everybody enjoys it, and thanks again.
Oh, you guys are the stars, that's for sure. I appreciate you guys coming out. Make it all worthwhile. Thanks a lot, Scott.
Absolutely. Anytime, Tom. Thanks.
Yes, sir. The Action Racing Series is here for anybody who wants to be a part of it. So, yeah, as I said before, if you're out there and you've got iRacing and you're not a member of the Action Racing Series, then I encourage you to search for the Action Racing Series. in the league section of iRacing. Hit that apply button, and you can be out here racing with us as well, and just having a good time meeting all these incredible people. Like Scott was saying, it's about the relationships, and well, like I said, I appreciate everybody who does show up and race with us, and I appreciate everybody out there in the audience as well. Let's cue that flyover one more time. Get ready for the start of the feature. Got 2 minutes, grab some popcorn, and I'll see you at the track. Boom. Still got a little warm up going on. Let me take me off the camera here. And that's a fine looking car Jason's got there. There you see Robert Goddard playing in the dirt. Two minutes right on the nose of warm up left. I know Kyle really enjoys to see you out there, Nicole. Thumatic. The Kylie. Or Terrence. You don't have a favorite driver, do you? They're counting it down here. Gonna finish this warm-up session. Looks like Robert's stuck over there in the grass. Took it to the pits. It's always good to see Jason out here with us. That is a fun turn right there. He's going to get the most out of this warm-up session. Well, at least the sun is shining. It's been rainy all day today here in Nashville. But right there at the track at Navarra, that sun seems to be shining pretty good. We are about to go grid them up. They would have put me on the pole, but I'm up here in the booth. So we have Kevin Nicely, but I think he has exited the race. So Jason Ryall, Terrence Sanchez, Aaron Sayre, Robert Goddard, Dana Van Meter, Scott Erickson, and Kyle Barnes is the way we're going to start it out for the feature. Pace car rolls off. That's right. Wave him off there. Kyle's back there flashing his lights, warming up his tires a bit. Here you get a good look at what the track looks like here. Let's take a look inside the cockpit so you can see what these drivers actually see. Driving down here. As they're going around the track, you'll see the pace car in front of Terrence. We're in Aaron Sayers' car here. Definitely have your hands full. Watch how much you have to kick that wheel around trying to make these turns. Pace car is off. Guarantee you, Kyle is not going to stay back there in the very, very back for very long. Not trying to jinx him, that's for sure. Go, Mr. Barnes. Green flag, green flag. Kyle's up there on the inside, making his way right to the front. Oh, he touches. Was that? Oh, and around goes Mr. Barnes. Was that the 22? No. Terrence is trying to catch up back there. He went around early. Got a little bit of ground to make up, but he's fast. Kyle's out front on that first lap, that first turn. Robert Goddard's right behind him. Aaron Sayers behind Robert. Then Jason. Then Scott. Or then DVM, then Scott. And Terrence is behind them. That's pretty cool. Oh, Scott sporting those BMP colors. We got 47 minutes left in this race. This being the feature. There's a challenge right here. On the inside, DVM gets a little bit crazy. Trying to get around Jason. He's going to make another attempt. Jason has two fast cars just challenging. I do not envy him. Oh, DVM's on his outside. He gets around him. Can he hold it? Oh, DVM goes in a little hot. Oh, DVM bangs off of Jason's door. That was a wild ride. Well, there's no damage on these cars. You see pieces fly off the cars, but they take a second and boom, they're right back on. So Scott and DVM are still behind Jason. That spin and bounce off the wall that DVM did allowed Scott to get around him. There's still a lot of time on the clock. Talking 43 minutes. But the longer when you're driving, the longer you're behind a car that you think that you are faster than, further away you are from the leader. Scott gets on the inside, backs out. DVM gets on the inside of Scott, challenging for that spot. Could not hold on to it. Kyle Barnes and Robert Goddard are running together up here. Here's Aaron Sayre. his Pringle machine, currently in the 3rd position. Every time I hit that most exciting camera, it comes right back to this race. EVM and Scott Erickson got around Jason here. Jason's not having it. He's just as fast as they are, so he's going to be up there racing them. Did swing out a bit wide there. Oh, DVM taking the inside here. He's got the good position because the next turn is going to be a right turn. Scott's going to make him go too wide. I think DVM backed out there. Scott went way high. Scott got that position. They keep swapping that 4th and 5th position. Jason's making a move on the inside of DVM. Ooh, these 3 cars right here have been racing the whole race. Robert is not letting up on Kyle. Wow. Uh-oh, Scott is getting some distance on DVM. The race is going to be back here with Jason and DVM. Halfway. We got 38 minutes. 38 minutes left. They will need to make a pit stop. There's Terrence. He is getting it done. He does have the leaders about to catch up to him. You'll see the leader here, Kyle Barnes, Robert Goddard, and I don't see 3rd place in the camera. Oh, there it is. Aaron's there. I saw him back there in the distance. Got Erickson right there coming up on Aaron. Looks like Jason got around DVM. DVM is working on Jason's bumper. These two right here. Scott has managed to drive away from that race. It is so tough when you've got a car right there in front of you to hit your braking points, because you just want to take advantage of any chance of getting around them by taking away their line. And that's where the trouble starts, because you end up getting into them. They brake and you don't brake, and you end up getting into them. And it messes up everybody's day. Leaders are about to go around Terrence here. Terrence dives down to let Kyle around. Great job. Robert swings out wide there. I think Terrence was on his inside. That puts Terrence a lap down. Jason and DVM are just duking it out. That's right, I said two. Oh no! Terrence is into the grass. Goes Jason on the inside and around Terrence. Robert Goddard going into the make his pit stop. Looks like Terrence is also in the pits. Oh, how is these two staying away from each other? I see. I just don't have the focus that it takes to do this. I really don't. That 22 is out there all by himself now. Robert is just now coming out of the pits. Robert Goddard's made it back out onto the track. He did go a lap down while he was in the pits. You'll get that back when that 22 goes in there and makes his pit stop. DVM gets on the inside. DVM will take that spot. That was some good racing right there. Nine is back out on the track of Terrence. Looks like Scott's working on Aaron Sayre. That's for second place. They got Robert Goddard coming up behind them. He's got those Go Fasters, those brand new tires on. It does not take long for you to start feeling these tires giving away. These road races. Aaron's not going to just roll over and let Scott around. Scott's going to have to take it. Side by side. Go. Scott takes that spot. Moves him up into the second spot. Aaron's dropping back. Going to be in the clutches of Robert Goddard here in a second. Scott still needs to make his pit stop as well. Right now we got Kyle Barnes out front, Scott Erickson, Aaron Sayre, Dana Van Meter, Robert Goddard, Jason Ryle, and Terrence Sanchez. Ooh, you see the dirt flying up off of Aaron's car. He's got Robert Goddard right behind him. And there's Terrence. Aaron's going in for his pit stop. Scott's in there for his as well. Kyle is still making some great time around the track. We got 24 minutes, 23 and a half minutes left in the race. Here comes Scott out of the pits. And Aaron right behind him. Dana Van Meter still hasn't made his pit stop either, and he's the only one on the lead lap now. He's now in second behind Kyle Barnes. Kyle's going in to take his pit stop. $35 miles an hour. What a curvy pit road. Dan is trying to make some time here. Maybe he'll lead a lap if he can get out across that start-finish line here before Kyle gets out. He's going to try. Kyle's still on pit lane. Dana Van Meter leads a lap. Oh, no. Oh, Terrence. I hope you don't have a concussion, brother. Thanks a lot for being here, Terrence. You did a great job, dude. Nothing to be ashamed of. Yeah, that's why I'm in the booth. Yes. There we go. Okay, so where are we at now? We have Dana Van Meter still out front. He's still got to make his pit stop. Kyle Barnes in second. Oh, looks like Dana's going into the pit stop right now. Gonna hit that pit right now. So Kyle will take over the lead again. Then we got Scott Erickson, Aaron Sayre, Robert Goddard, Jason Ryle, and then Terrence Sanchez. Hopefully Terrence is out of the infield care center. And we will see him next week. Looks like Dana's coming out of pit lane right now. Kyle's got Scott right on his rear end. Circuito de Navarra. Everybody's back on the lead lap. Still got 17 and a half minutes left in this race. Anything could happen. And it probably will. Looks like there's a big race going on back there with Robert Goddard and that 42 of Aaron Sayre right in front of him. Dana Van Meter is in the picture as well in third place, right behind the leaders, Kyle Barnes and Scott Erickson. Wow. There is no resting whenever you're doing these road races. There is no resting at all. Even these straightaways. Robert Goddard is closing on Aaron, or appears to be closing on him back there. Yeah, I can almost hear the Jaws theme right now. The Jaws music. It's got to be going off inside of Aaron's helmet right now. I tell you what, these little cars are fun to drive. BMWs, M2s. DVM right there, you saw him in the picture. These two have turned up their game, Aaron Sayre and Robert Goddard. Aaron's trying to keep Robert behind him. But in the meantime, they're closing on the second place car of Dana Van Meter. Oh, it looks like Robert's going to go on his outside. Robert's taking that spot. I'm sorry, that's the third place car of Dana Van Meter. Second place car is Scott Erickson, and first is Kyle Barnes. Right now, the rundown we have is Kyle out front, Scott, DVM, Robert Goddard, Aaron Sayre, Jason Ryle, and Terrence Sanchez. Jason is enjoying life out here by himself. He not having anybody challenge him right now. That's the biggest break you can have in these road races. Ooh, Robert is starting to pull away from Aaron. Just a little bit. There you see DVM. Yeah, that's what it would have looked like if you were in the passenger seat of that one of these BMWs. Just holding it on tight. Robert's trying to make some time. Trying to get up there to DVM. Oh, DVM is behind them. He must have had some issues. So that changes things up a bit. Kyle Barnes is out front still. Scott Erickson, Robert Goddard, Aaron Sayre, DVM, Jason Ryle, and Terrence Sanchez. I'm guessing around 10 laps to go. There's actually 8 minutes. 8 minutes left on the clock. Whoa, DVM swings out way wide right there. Look at all the debris out there on the track. He is not the only one that's done that. Take a look at that track map up there. You'll see that number 22 has made quite a bit of distance on the second place car, that number 50. There's Scott. Kyle is cruising. He does have the fastest lap right now at a 105.171. Yeah, and then the next fastest was Robert Goddard with a 105.255. A lot of 105s in there. I wish I could hear what they're saying. Scott is not going to let Kyle get out of sight, but it as the minutes tick down, we're now under 5 minutes to go in this race. The likelihood of him being able to catch Kyle at this point is going to be very difficult. Ooh, Kyle got a little wide right there. Looks like he's about to catch up to Jason. There's 5 to go. BM has gone a lap down. He is in the pits. Getting some service done. That's right, Nicole. No funny business, Kyle. Bring it home safely. Kyle's coming up on Jason. Gonna have to put him a lap down. Otherwise, Scott will definitely be catching up to him. Oh. Hey, there's the DVM. Uh-oh. There he went. He went back down to the green room. I'll try that again. Why do you keep doing that?
What am I supposed to do?
Nothing. Just talk. What's going on, DVM? Did you have issues?
Yeah, I took a big packet hit, and when it did, it blew out. I glitched off the track, and screen froze up for a bit, and then it recovered, but I lost my force feedback on the wheel, so it's just like I couldn't drive it. It's
right.
just all over the place.
Right.
So I thought instead of being a hazard, I'd jump in here. I had a good run going.
If you take a look at what I'm sharing, you can watch the racing live in real time. But yeah, did it actually take you? Did it actually take you to the pits? Because I saw you go into the pits there.
I finally just reset. I ran 2 or 3 laps with no force feedback, just seeing what I could do, and I was just losing time and couldn't keep it on the track, so I finally just bailed.
Shoot,
did a reset, towed her in.
That race that you and Jason and Scott was having.
Oh, that was fun.
Oh
that was
my!
a hoot.
Oh my gosh, that was so entertaining. Oh my gosh, you guys.
Yeah, we were having a lot of fun and talking about it when we could catch our breath in the driver's chat.
Okay, it says 2 to go, so hopefully I'm thinking that this is going to be the white flag here. Nope, or is that he finished it. That's it. Kyle wins it. He wins another one. Congratulations, Kyle.
Oh. He's a hard one to beat.
Yeah, he is. He's definitely got this figured out, doesn't he?
Yes, he do. Mr. Erickson's no slouch either.
Oh no. And Robert
Robert got I mean, everybody on the track is good.
Let me take us back to the newsroom up here real quick. And I think he's already left the track. But yeah. Exciting. I think there.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna have to go back and watch his race for sure. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Out there, a lot of fun.
Yeah, we were watching the battles all over the racetrack. Terrence, he said he thought he had a concussion, so he had to step out. He was in that infield care center. Oh my gosh! Well, I appreciate everybody who shows up for these races. It's definitely fun to watch, especially people like yourself, DVM.
Oh man, yeah. Thanks for broadcasting these. That's a lot of fun. These cars are a hoot out on these road courses for sure, and anybody else that wants to join sure ought to do it. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun in the drivers chat as well. Makes it a great evening for a Saturday night out here. So I don't care what your talent is. I got none whatsoever on these road courses in these cars, but man, you should just jump in. Don't be afraid. They're a lot of fun.
I agree. Yeah, jump out here, and plus all the people that you get to meet when you're doing this, it just makes it all worthwhile and get to see each other. But yeah.
Oh yeah, we got a great group of guys out here that we race with. They're a lot of fun. If you're just looking for a good time running around with some buddies, man, this is a place to do it for sure.
Yes, sir. Well, congratulations to Kyle Barnes on another victory. That's two. Well, he won on Thursday night, and now he's won on Saturday night. So he's won the inaugural races both these seasons. You got Scott.
Surprise.
Yeah, we got Scott Erickson. He's brought up the second. He came in second, and third is Robert Goddard. That's the podium.
Good job, got Robert.
Yeah, Aaron Sayre and Jason Ryle.
Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the top 5. Awesome. DVM, Terrence.
Yes, sir. Yeah, a lot of good battling out there. I'm looking forward to next Saturday night's race for sure.
Awesome. All right. Appreciate everybody out there in the audience as well. And like DVM said, if you are not out here racing with us, you should be, because it is fun. If you don't have iRacing and you want to be part of the broadcast, then by all means, you can sit out there and be in the live chat. Let these drivers know that you're out there, especially your favorite drivers. Everybody likes to have some kind of a following. We'll go ahead and lock it up, and then our next race will be on Monday with the Monday Madness Series. It's on the Oval. We're going to be at the Charlotte Motor Speedway out there in the ARCA cars. Oh my gosh. Those cars are awesome. I love those cars. What do you think about the new ARCA cars?
Oh, I agree. They're awesome cars. They're a lot of fun. Still trying to get used to them a little bit, but man, I adapted to them pretty darn quickly, and they're just a lot of fun. You can beat and bang with those cars a little bit, not knock each other out of the place. You know, they're pretty durable. They're a lot of fun, and yeah, they're great for side by side beating and banging and kind of racing for sure.
Yeah, I think that's what I like about them so much is because I love the trucks. Trucks have to be one of my favorite ones to race with, and they remind me a whole lot of the
Yep,
trucks. But yeah,
I
okay.
agree.
So come on out on Monday. We race on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Be a part of it. We appreciate everybody out there. Remember to, if you're going to be using Amazon, use that link in the description below because we get a little bit of a cut from that. But so we all like to shop at Amazon. I know I do. But yeah, it helps us out, keeps us going, lets us know that what we're doing is worthwhile. And we we are going to have to lock the doors and get this thing set up for next week. Thanks again,
Yep.
DVM,
Thank
for
you,
being up here.
Tom. That was awesome, buddy. As always, appreciate you, bud.
Yes, sir. We'll see you guys next time.